Hello friends, today I am going to take you to my own personal self-care adventure. This weekend is supposed to be coming back to the things that I love and just enjoying the time being present. Yeah, I just want to take you through it, kind of vlog style. I hope you enjoy. Definitely gonna have some thoughts throughout this video, so let's see how this goes. And of course, the snacks are always here. Go eat something, but just to show you a little bit the look around. Maybe too fast. I got my book, my tablet, and some notes for y'all. It's pretty hot and I wish I could actually just jump in behind here. I should just take my shoes off and just let it dry. Look how beautiful this is. It's so cool. I was about to just sit down and enjoy the weather in a nice like sitting area that I found nearby, and it started sprinkling. So I'm getting kind of wet. I mean, the flowers need some water. I think it's gonna stop, so I don't think it's gonna last. I'm about to sit down and read a little bit of A Fate and Ink and Blood by Danielle Jensen, and I have a very pretty bookmark for it. It's flowers. I love flowers. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Hello beautiful people, my name is Milka and welcome to Mega Stitches. I hope that you are all doing fine and you're doing okay and staying safe. Welcome to all the new subscribers or all the new friends that have been watching my channel and following along my journey. And if you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate you so much. I always appreciate people that come back and comment, and it makes me so happy. This is a video that I'm pre-recording 4 days before my Flosstubeversary, and I hope that you all enjoy. This is not gonna be a Flosstube kind of video today. It is more like a vlog, kind of crafty life balance. This is what we're going to just get into, okay? So hanging with me. I have become to a realization that in this, I don't know, probably 2024, I have stopped doing the things that I enjoy besides cross stitch. Like I have stopped dancing, I have stopped going to the gym, working out, being more active, being more into like community. And this is a question that I ask myself, like, okay, what's the balance in this whole hobbies, crafters, us of always creators, and then your life, your work? Like, is there a balance for that? How do you manage that? I'm sure I'm not the only one that is struggling to find a, you know, a life, work, crafty, hobby kind of balance. And I just bring you a couple of tips of how to get out of it. And because these are things that I'm going to be doing myself. Oh my gosh, I'm putting it out there. Oh, so yeah, I'm putting it out there to the world. Hopefully I don't get judged and I'm like, hey, you ain't been doing this and you ain't been doing that. But oh well. But yeah, let's see. I wrote notes because this is a topic kind of very broad. But tip number one, You have to find balance as a content creator. I put videos out there on YouTube, Flosstube, but honestly, the whole like meaning of starting a Flosstube was to teach more people, create community, find friends, and I have done that. And oh my gosh, I've made so many good friends throughout the years. My heart is full. I'm so content because I've never have met any of my friends if I wouldn't put myself out there. Oh, I'm going to go and go to a stitchy event, or go to a stitch and sip, or I don't know, go to StitchCon, for example. StitchCon was a big, huge boom situation for me. Majority of the friends that I've created, or you know, the relationships that I've had, came from StitchCon. It's a big retreat. It's a great retreat. You should go. You don't need to worry if you're scared, like, oh, I'm going by myself. No, I went by myself the first time, and I had a good time. And you know, people will identify you if this is your first time. They will be like, hey, come here, come sit with us, and it's just always so fun. So anyways, finding a balance on how much to stitch, how much to craft, so you can actually have enough, you know, video content to show and entertain you. Because honestly, I mean, yes, I entertain myself, of course. I'm the one doing it for myself, but also, you know, to put it out there for some sort of entertainment, sometimes it's very hard to find. So set times, like, you know, for example, I like to stitch in the morning with my cup of coffee, and at night when I get back from work, and I have already like take care of my Luna and taking a shower, or I will take care of Luna, stitch, and then shower so I can be all fresh to go to bed. So just set times where you can actually do your hobby and whatever it is, cross stitch, knitting, crocheting, I mean, sewing. There's so many hobbies out there. And make sure that all your chores are done. Believe me, getting organized is a big thing. I get very overwhelmed when things are not organized in my life, in a way, and in my house, in my space. So if you already have your space, your home, but you're not doing your chores, you're not doing daily tasks that you're supposed to do because you want to be crafting, and then they accumulate, and you have I don't know, maybe you don't do your laundry. I'm guilty of that, but I mean, I do have a lot of clothes, but still. Do your chores, you know, don't neglect them, because that actually eventually just gets to you, you know. Eventually you get overwhelmed, and you'll find yourself stressful and not in a clean, organized environment to just enjoy your passion. Number two, being crafty is essential for an overall well-being. Do anything crafty related or hobby related that makes you happy. It is proven that crafting can actually help with your mental health. I've used it so many times to calm down, to shut my mind down, and just release stress. And you should too. Number 3. Increase productivity by managing your time more effective. I kind of talked about it a little bit in the number 1. Sorry, just slide down. I'm very bad at following instructions sometimes, or like following the notes. So Yeah, I'm not a professional. I'm just talking to you with the things that I found. So anyway, but yeah, just if you set up a time to do a certain task, let's say, I don't know, take care of the kids, take care of your family, spend 1 hour stitching, that's your hour. There's nobody that is going to interrupt that hour. I mean, you have to set boundaries, and being able to just do whatever you have to do to continue your journey and not stress out about things. Then that leaves us into, I think we're in number 4, reduce stress. There's so many ways to reduce stress. It's not just crafting. You can do meditation, you can go and do yoga, you can stretch out, you can go to the gym, you can go swimming. These are actually things that I do, or that I used to do and I have not been doing, and I have to get back to them. But yeah, and if nothing is working for you, there's also very good therapists that can actually help you with talk therapy. There's even people online, like you can go online. If I have the website, I will put it down below. I forget right now what's the name of the website, but you can go just sign up, and they have online therapies, therapists that work like on your time frame. And if this person doesn't work for you or doesn't understand where you're coming from, then you can switch it. It's very easy. I have not used it, but I heard everybody talking about it, so it must be a good website. So that's why I'm like gonna put it out there. And I'm not sponsored or anything like that. Just letting you know. Yeah, but yeah, reduce stress, go on a walk. Even like moving your body will reduce stress. Take a nice bath, take care of yourself, even like self-care can help you out. Like if go wash your hair, do such a, I don't know, get a haircut, get your nails done, get a mani-pedi or a facial. There's just like little things that you can do to reduce your stress. Light up a candle and sit down and meditate, read a book. All right, I hope that helped. Then we have number 5. Improve your relationships. I feel, and I hope I'm not talking just for myself, I feel like we as cross stitchers, knitters, crafters, we tend to be very lonely people sometimes, because our craft we can do in basically by ourselves. We don't really need to be in a group, we don't really need to be in a class for cross stitch or knitting or whatever it is. So I encourage you to go back to your family, try to set times to have friends gathering. Like honestly, like it has happened to me, like sometimes you feel like you're wasting your time by just gathering with friends, but honestly you're not. Sometimes we need to put our stitching down and actually be present and enjoy our time with our friends. I get it, because I'm one of them. I'm so guilty of always having a crafty project in my bag, on the go, on the car. I always have some stitching, because sometimes you feel like, oh, I have a little time here. So I'm guilty of doing that. But sometimes it's better to be present and get yourself out there and improve your relationships with your friends, with your family, with your kids, with your pets, anything. All right, I think that's all, you friends. I think that's all the tips that I have for now. I had a very good weekend this weekend, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to go out there, put myself in, you know, having a lot of fun with my friends, and just sitting down at the park, even though I can't be taking sun, but you know, I cover myself with a hat and long sleeves, but just listening to nature, enjoying the breeze in your hair. Seeing my dancing friends was amazing. My hair is all messed up, and probably like my little makeup that I did today is all like a little mess because I was dancing, and it's just so nice to just listen to some music and shake your body. I don't know, I had a lot of thoughts. If I remember any other tip, I will put it inserted here, but for now it's getting a little dark and I have to head to a coffee shop that I'm going to be stitching, actually knitting, but I did bring some stitching. But yeah, I think that's all, y'all. Thank you for being with me for 4 years now. I hope these tips help anybody, and I don't know who had to hear it, but I had to hear it because I was like, what is going on with my life right now? Like, I just want to, you know, I just want to stitch on any of my free time. And sometimes that's just not healthy, and I'm gonna say it out there. You gotta do what you gotta do, and you gotta balance it out a little bit more. I love you all, friends. I'm not sure when I'm gonna see you back because I don't know when I'm gonna have enough stitching to show cross stitching. I do have some knitting, and I did record a little bit of shots, but I mean, I can show it real quick. Hold on. You all, look at this. Oh my gosh. Wait, because these stitch markers are kind of wonky. Look at my sock. Look how it's going. It's going so well. So I started my socks. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit of knitting. I started my socks with this yarn. I think this is called Mexicana from Patons. And it is a wool blend, 75% wool and 25% nylon. And I started to stitch or to knit it with a bamboo needle, and I mean, it was working fine, but the stitches were, I guess I'm a very tight knitter, and since I was knitting so tight, I mean, I'm a new beginner, I'm a new knitter, so you know, I guess that's normal to knit tight. Eventually I'll get to a good place, but I started with number 1 needles and 9-inch circular needles, and they're like from the Clover brand that you can get at Joann's, and I did the whole rim, and I mean, it's fine, it's stretchy. I think it's gonna fit because I kind of put it in my feet and I was like, oh, it fits a little bit. Anyway, so I did that in number 1 needle, but then I move on to this area right here, and you can see the dent. I think I did like 2 rows with the 1 needles, just like knit, or I think they call it stalker knit. Look at me being a professional knitter. I don't know, I felt like the needles were getting way too tight and they were expanding too much, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to Joann's and try the magic loop. That did not work. I did not like it. So the next day I went to this yarn shop, and the name of it is Yarn It Dash. It's in Columbus. I guess it's one of the most bigger ones. And I went there. The staff was amazing. They were so nice. And the lady let me try the Chai-Gu needles. And these are the 9-inch circular. And they have that metal or steel, like the steel tip. I mean, the whole needle is steel, I believe. And these are so comfortable, and I love them. And I love okay, I love how the yarn slides. I'm so happy. I was able to knit like from here to all the way here in less than like a day. So you can tell how much faster this is. And I actually got a compliment from Jen Fireweb. She's like, I think your tension looks great to be a new knitter. And I was so happy. I'm like, Jen, don't do that to me. You need to actually be truthful and not just put it out there like, oh, you're knitting so good. You know, you need to tell me how it is. If it's looking bad or am I doing something wrong, I like people to be straight and honest with me. I don't like BS. So she told me it looks good, so I was happy. I was very happy. So yeah, and these are not number ones. These are number 2 9-inch Chai-Gu needles, knitting needles, because the lady in the store told me that my tension looked like her tension with number 1 needles, and I should continue using 2 because I'm a tight knitter. So, and I also heard that being a tight knitter for socks is a good thing. So anyways, y'all, I'm gonna let you off here. I don't know if this is like a blog style video. I don't know if this is actually gonna be finished here or not, but I appreciate you, friend. I've been so blessed and so happy for all of you. I hope this video, you got something out of it, or it made you reflect in certain points that I talked. Or if you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments, and please subscribe and comment and like and do all the YouTube things. I also have a Ko-fi link down below if you want to support my channel, or you can look up my website. Oh, by the way, I also was reading this book, which is A Fate in Blood, from the book club, and I also have it there in the description box below if you want to get it. And the last thing that I have in the description box, it is if you want to sign up for the book of the month club. I know for sure like the books are pretty cheap, and you know, you just pay monthly, and then you pick like from indie and from new releases. It's very cool, and you don't pay shipping. I'm not sponsored for anything, but I hope you get it and you signed up. Love you all, and have a good night. Besos, ciao. What a journey it has been. 4 years. 4 years. Thank you, Flosstube.